Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Today is Thanksgiving Day, and I am super thankful that it is Thanksgiving. But I have tried really hard in my life since I know to do that, to be thankful every day, and I hope you feel the same way. I know there are plenty of reasons every single day, maybe not every single day, but there's plenty of reasons in the course of a year to not be thankful. We all are very aware of that. Some more aware of that than others, but we have plenty of reasons throughout the entire year to not be thankful. And I think it's hard work. It's not easy to be thankful every day. It's not something that comes naturally to, I think, anybody. We all, I think, have just this natural tendency towards the negative, towards the things that are not right, towards the things that are going wrong. And I think it's hard work. But I am thankful in the respect that I have learned that I know to look for the things to be thankful for. I'm thankful that I even know that I should that there are reasons to be thankful. I'm glad that I just know that my life, that I found that I'm happier in my life when I choose to look at the things that I'm thankful for. As I said, there's plenty of things just about every single day that we can complain about, and most likely we do. But overall, I think just having an attitude of being thankful, of gratitude, takes us a long way and just lets you live a happier life. And not that, I was thinking about it this morning. You know what? I was thinking about the fact that I was just hearing some really motivational things yesterday. And one of them was that you know what? Today you're living the life that your younger self looked forward to. So make him proud, or make that person proud. And it just made me realize that, once again, that I am currently, not everything is perfect in my life, but I'm currently doing what the younger version of me wanted to do with his life. And I was like, holy crap, like that, like how many people get to say that? Not, like I said, not everything's perfect. I don't have everything I necessarily want in life, but I got everything I need. And I'm super thankful for what I do have. I get to get up every day and do what I enjoy for work and for play, in a sense. There are definitely days that I think, that I don't, necessarily want to do what I have to do that day. And then there are days, it's so funny, I was thinking about the fact that there are days that, especially leading up to a wood firing or some big event coming up, that I work so freaking hard that I have this thing in my brain that I just when I have working towards something like that or a big event, that I just keep pushing for a little bit more and a little bit. Well, maybe if I work these extra hours, or I get up earlier or stay up later, I can get a few more pots made, or do this or do that. And at times I get mad that I do that I think like that. And then I realized yesterday, I was thinking about it, or this morning, I'm like, you know what? But that's what makes you successful, is having that drive that, you know what? I'm happy where I am, but I'm not satisfied. I'm happy with who I am and my family and the situation I'm in life, but I'm still not satisfied. And that's what keeps me pushing forward, what keeps me going, what keeps me motivated to be a better dad and a better husband and a better artist, to just put all that I have into my work, to do it the best that I can, that little extra step that just makes it better. Not only makes me feel better, but it really does get you where you want to be in life. Because if you cut corners and you just, you're ungrateful, and you just you just do the least amount possible. I'm trying to teach this to my kids right now, especially my oldest one, about his schoolwork, that if you just, do your best, even if it's not something you really want to do at the moment, if you do your best, that will prove out in your life to be better, and it will get you further along. I've told him several times, I'm like, listen, I can't guarantee you're going to succeed if you act like this. Like, depends on what your degree, what your definition of success is. But I can guarantee you life will be harder if you don't try your best. And I think all that ties into being grateful, because how do you try your best at what you do if you're not grateful for the opportunity to try your best? I mean, just the very fact that you are, golly, it's just the very fact that you can realize that you should be grateful is something to be grateful for, because there are plenty of people that don't even know to be grateful for what they have. And I do. I think that way, and I'm super thankful for that, because it does make my life more full, more rich. And I'm saying all this to say, you know what? You may be an aspiring potter. You may not even know what pottery is. You may have just stumbled across this video. You may have been watching me for 6 or 7 years since I've been on YouTube. And I'm thankful for all of you. And you, like I said, you may know who I am. You may not. But what I'm trying to say is that if you're an aspiring potter and you look at what I do and you think I'm never going to be that good, maybe not. You could be better than me. That's the great thing about it. You may be 70 years old and think I don't have enough years to be better than you, but that's okay too. Do your best and be proud of what you do, because you know you're trying your best. And whether you have 5 hours a week or 50 hours a week to do it, just do your best and be grateful for the opportunity that you have to try your best. Be grateful for the fact that you know to do that. But you know what? I was thinking about the amount of hours that I put into pottery over the years, and the drive that I've had and still have to do my best. And I thought, you know what? That's what makes it enjoyable now, is that I put in all those hours, all those hundreds of thousands of pots that I've made. But that's what makes it so enjoyable now, that I don't have to struggle with the very basics. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the fact that, like I said, I don't know fully where it came from. It's definitely a multiple sources. My parents, my upbringing, friends and family, and people around me, my wife, my like I said, my in-laws. Just all the influences in my life have just brought me to a point that I am I enjoy my life, but I still am striving to be better, to do more, to be, like I said, to be better in every area of my life. And I'm thankful for that, because I'm thankful that I know to be that way, and it just makes me happier. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, and I'm okay with that too. And I'm happy with where I am in my life, but I'm not satisfied. So on this Thanksgiving, I just wanted to make this video just because I was thinking about it this morning. And I thought, you know what, maybe today somebody needs to hear that where you are in life, you should be grateful for. Not that it's perfect, but you know what? You're watching this video. You're living in this time for a reason. You are alive right now, and you woke up this morning and you're watching this video. Or you woke up today at some point, and you know what? There are people that did not wake up today, that could not make it through the struggles of yesterday, whether by choice or because of, whatever it was. They're not here anymore, and that is what it is. But you are. You're alive today. I heard a preacher years ago talk about he was really depressed and down in the dumps, and he was flipping through a Bible in like the basement of this church, and he ran across this scripture, and it said, and I found it, I think it's in Ecclesiastes, but it says, a live dog is better than a dead lion. And he was like sitting there thinking about it, and he had been like reading all these biographies of all these great people in history, and it had gotten him so depressed reading about where he was, where they had what they had accomplished in their life and where he was. And as he read that, he was like, well, yeah, duh, like a live dog is better than a dead lion. duh. And then he said all of a sudden just the alarm bells went off in his head, and he's like, you're right. Like, I may not be a lion, I may be a dog. I may look at my life and think, geez, I'm just this lousy dog, but at least I'm alive. So me being a live dog, if that's what you consider yourself and where you are in life, it's still, you still have the opportunity today, because you are alive, that, you know what, somebody like Winston Churchill, who may have done great things in his life, and you may never accomplish all that he accomplished, and he may have been a lion, but he's dead. And you are alive today, and we should all be thankful for that, because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. The very fact, as I've talked to y'all about before, about like my friend Samuel, who's battling cancer and other things right now, I said, you know what? I said the thing is that we all should be living as if we're dying, because the fact that if we're deceiving ourselves thinking that we're not dying, and that's what we all do, we all walk through life and think we just have, we know we're going to die eventually, but we don't think about it on a daily basis. And yeah, you shouldn't think about dying every day. That's kind of depressing. But the fact that when somebody has a terminal illness and they know they're dying in a shorter time frame, they start to look at life differently. And the fact that we all go through life as if we're not dying is even almost more of a tell. The fact that, you know what, we should all realize that there's a definite amount of time we have here, and who knows what happens after that. I know what I believe, but at some point this life on earth will stop. And the fact that we all live most of our lives not even thinking about the fact that we should take advantage of today is something we ought to consider. And I'm grateful to not think about that every day, but that I do on a regular basis realize, you know what? I've got a short amount of time on this earth, and I want to do the best that I can with it, and I want to be grateful. So on this Thanksgiving Day 2021, let's remember to be grateful, to be thankful for what we have, for who we have around us, for who we are and who we can be, so that in the future, when we're living the life that we're aspiring to today, that we don't even know if we can get to in 10 years when we get to that life, and we may not attain what we wanted to do in 10 years, but when we look back and realize, you know what, I'm further along, I'm happier today, I'm more grateful today than I was then, I'm in a better place in my life than I was then, that we can be proud to know that younger self that was aspiring to that, we can be proud that we can make that person proud. You know, we can be happy that I can look back and think, you know what, I'm making my younger self proud, that I'm living the life that I aspired to, and also to not disappoint them by not stopping there, but moving forward and realize that, you know what, in 10 more years, I want to be better than I am today. I want to be better tomorrow than I am today. There are lots of days I don't do that, but I'm trying to, and I'm striving to, and I'm thankful for the opportunity, and I'm thankful for you all. So yeah, part of the reason for making this video was just to say, yes, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for where I am in life. I'm thankful for the friends and family that I have around me. I'm thankful for all the people that support me in my life, that buy my work. That is one of the best ways that people support me, is just to come to my place when I have a sale and buy things that I've made with my hands and my time, my blood, sweat, and tears, and they treasure it, and they're grateful for it, and they give it as gifts, or they keep it for themselves. They find treasures, and that is so fulfilling to me, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm grateful, like I said, for all of you out there. And there's plenty of people that buy my pottery that don't watch my YouTube videos, but I'm making this to encourage you, and to say thank you, and to say that I'm grateful for you and for where I am in life, and you're a part of that. So I appreciate you all. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, or whenever you watch this, or whenever you rewatch it, be inspired. I'm just thankful for you, and I'm glad to be here, glad to be alive, and I'm going to keep moving forward, and you should too. So All right, we'll see you guys soon. All right.